A person's future is shaped long before success arrives. It is shaped inside the mind. Life does not respond to desperation. Life responds to identity. Millions of people work hard every day. They struggle, they survive, but nothing truly changes. Not because they lack effort, but because they never question how they see themselves. Today's story is not about luck or charity. It is about perception, and how one quiet shift in identity can change everything. Stay till the end, because this story might challenge how you see your own value. The man at the terminal. At a crowded city bus terminal, where announcements echoed and footsteps never stopped, a man sat near the entrance asking for spare change. People called him a beggar, but what most never noticed was this. He watched people carefully. He noticed patterns others ignored. Who stopped, who rushed, who avoided eye contact, who gave only when no one was watching. He had very little, but he was not unaware. One afternoon, a man in a simple office jacket stood nearby. Not rich, not powerful, just another working professional waiting for his ride. The seated man reached out his hand. Instead of giving money, the stranger asked casually, "What do you offer?" The question caught him off guard. He replied honestly, "I only ask because I have nothing." The man shrugged and said, "Then people treat you exactly that way," and he walked away. That night the man did not sleep. The words kept repeating, "What do you offer?" For years he had believed survival was his only option. That value belonged to other people, but now a new thought appeared. What if I am seen as empty because I present myself that way? The next 2 days he barely asked for money. He observed, he thought, he doubted himself. Not every thought was hopeful. Some were uncomfortable, some painful, but something had shifted. A small change in behavior. Near the terminal walkway, wildflowers grew between broken tiles. Simple, overlooked, still alive. He picked a few. That day when someone gave him a coin, he did something new. He offered a flower back. Some people hesitated, some refused, some smiled and accepted. Not every exchange went well. Some days he went home with almost nothing. But on the days people accepted, they stayed longer, they smiled, they gave more. He realized something powerful. Value creates dignity, not need. Meeting the stranger again. A few days later, the same working man passed by. The man stood up, held out a flower. He said calmly, "If you give something, I will give something too." The stranger smiled, exchanged money for the flower, and said, "I never taught you anything. You just stopped seeing yourself as helpless." That sentence stayed. The real transformation. The man no longer sat on the ground. He stood. He interacted. He adjusted. Some days failed. Some days tested his confidence, but slowly, people recognized him. He partnered with a small stall owner, then managed a corner space himself. Months later, two men crossed paths at the same terminal. Both looked confident. Both looked grounded. One asked, "Have we met before?" The other smiled, "Yes. When I believed I had nothing to offer. Now I know better." They shook hands as equals. Life mirrors how you introduce yourself to it. If you see yourself as small, life keeps you there. If you see yourself as capable, life challenges you. And when you act from that belief, life responds. You do not receive first, you become first. Before this video ends, ask yourself one honest question. What do I offer? Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. If this story made you think, write your answer in the comments, and remember, your life changes the moment your identity does.